Hi guys, welcome back to my Africana. In today's video, we're going to compare and rate out of 10 based on who had the best Christmas tree, who had the best Christmas setup, and who had the best Christmas decor. So stay tuned. We're going to start with Sarit Center. Let's see what they had, and then we'll get to the rating later. Based on what Sarit Center did last year, I honestly think they would have done more, or they could have done more, or even better. So, just out of that, I'll give them a 6 out of 10 because I think it's not too bad, but it's not also eye catching. There's nothing new to it, there's nothing, it's just average for me, or slightly above average. But I did like their light show, how they lit up the whole building. It was very nice. Anyway, let's move to Westgate now, and this one was a big disappointment for me. Of course, they have their gigantic Christmas tree, and it was so huge, or at least I thought they had the biggest tree in Kenya, in Nairobi. But then it was really lacking. When you're thinking of focusing on one thing, just do big or go home. So this was it for me. I honestly think they would have lit it up, especially at night, so that it stands out. All their Christmas trees, they were strategically placed all over the mall, but then there was no lights. Even the Christmas garlands and whatnot, it was just too dull for me. But I do understand if someone actually likes this. I feel they would have done more. So 4 out of 10 for me, just because it's just go big or go home. If you do one thing, make sure that it stands out. Anyway, guys, let's move to Capital Center. And this was a surprise for me. Last year, I don't think I did Capital Center. So I really didn't know what to expect. But from the entrance, I was happy. I like Christmas lights a lot. So let's see what Capital Center had to offer. I just think the decor was a little bit off apart from ground floor. The first floor was it was just scanty. For that, I'll give it average 5 out of 10. The next one is NextGen Mall, and this one, hey, I think I'll just give them 1 out of 10 because of the effort, or at least they tried. But it wasn't really eye catchy. It was just almost like it was placed there just for show. No effort, or let me not say no effort. The tree was very skinny. And it was just bare minimum. It was a tree, it was a Christmas tree. So yeah. So for them, I'll give them, let me be fair, 2 out of 10. Just that. I do feel they have such a beautiful space and they could have utilized it in the most stunning way. But then again, Christmas decor is not cheap. So let's move to the next one. And for the first time, I did the waterfront. This mall is located in Karen. Let's see what it has in store for us. I'll also give them an average 5 out of 10 just because they had two trees. Though the main one is at the back, which I felt would have been at the center. They had such a good space to utilize it, but it was just not it. I wasn't excited going into this mall as I thought I would be. But anyway, this next one, it's the Hub Karen. I'm telling you, the light show, I was so impressed. I was so happy. I don't know. They really made an effort. At every turn, it was where it was nice. Anyway, enjoy guys. And I loved this bit. I really loved this bit. It was such a sensory space for me. And I believe everyone who walked under this, it was stunning. Let me tell you, the camera doesn't do justice to what the hub did. They even considered the parking, basement parking. It was just stunning. Stunning, stunning, stunning. I'll definitely give them a 9.5 just because it was beautiful. It was a girl's dream. Anyway, let's move to the next one. But before that, I was so impressed with Nairobi. It was the Nairobi West Hospital. They did this Christmas tree on this roundabout, and it was quite impressive. And the next one is Galleria. It is located along Langata Road. And this time, this time they lit up the mall. From outside, the decor was unique, not just the fairy lights dropping from the roof down, but it was very intentional, and I really loved that about them. It's good to mention that they also had two Christmas trees, this one and the main one at the main entrance. So that was very nice and commendable as well to consider all points of entry and exits, which was very nice. And we also managed to catch the Christmas carols by the African choir, African extravaganza choir. And now, introducing, I think, the mall with the best Christmas light show. Let me call it light show because it was stunning. I think it was too extra. The Imara Mall. If I was rating based on the light show, the Imara Mall will take it because they didn't shy away from the lights. It was just beautiful. But then it was also a lot and extra. They did the bare minimum around the trees, but the whole mall, it was just extra everywhere. I think they would have toned it down a little bit on the decor pieces, and it would have been the best Christmas setup. They decorated it too much such that it became noise. I don't know if you're a designer, you'd probably know you have that slim chance of making something stand out and something become noisy. So for that, I'll give them a 8.5, a solid 8.5. And the next one is Garden City. This one, this one caught us by surprise because we went on the Christmas day and way the mall was so packed. It was heavy. You remember when I told you that I thought Westgate had the biggest tree? Well, Garden City has the biggest tree. It was humongous. Not even gigantic, it was big, very big. So this was stunning. They made an effort around the tree and it was beautiful.
Christmas and a happy new year. Now bring us some figgy pudding. Now bring us some figgy pudding. Now bring
They also had different Santa stations or photo booths, Christmas photo booths at different locations, and it was also very thoughtful. Other than that, there was nothing much apart from this stunning Christmas decor. It was such a beautiful thing, and I was happy to see this Santa sleigh here. It was very thoughtful and very interesting. Their decor were very strategic, very thoughtful, but not eye catchy. Like it didn't give a wow factor. The tree did to some extent, but so for them, I'll give them a solid 8. Yeah, 8 would do.
Out here, the tidings we
I think it's also nice to mention that they did quite a good light show on their building. Then we moved to TRM, the Thika Road Mall. They also did a light show around the building. It was very nice. They had these nice strategic trees on every floor, well decorated. They were standard size and they were very pretty. They also had the garlands and the Christmas or Santa station. The decor was very intentional, surprisingly. It wasn't a lot, it wasn't extra, it was just right. I loved that they also had lights all over. All the garlands were shimmery, they were nice. I like that it wasn't a lot, but the light. And then this was a spectacle. It was like a Santa crusade, or I don't know. I don't even know how to describe this setup. It was like Santa was really here. If you believe in Santa, it was super stunning. Now, you remember when I told you go big or go home? They went big and they went big. I loved their Christmas tree setup. They also had it was almost like a Santa conference. Let me show you what I mean, but it was beautiful. Just look at this. It was beautiful. I do feel they would have removed the Christmas Merry Christmas stickers on the tree and actually put the Christmas bulbs, but that is a non-issue. That is just me being me, but it was beautiful. If you were here, I think you would agree. I really loved this setup. And I loved they were just the right amount, and then they focused on the whole Christmas spirit around the tree, and the tree was ginormous and it was just splendid. So for them, I want to risk and give them a 10 out of 10 because this was unique. This was, I haven't seen this in any other mall, but I do stand corrected. But this was a spectacle. And I think that sums up our video for 2023 Christmas Wars. And the Thika Road Mall surprised me more than I thought. And it definitely took the title of their best Christmas decor, their best Christmas tree, and the best Christmas setup for 2023. Let's see what 2024 has in store for us. These are just my opinion, my ratings. I would love to know your ratings in the comment section down below. But overall, every mall had their own budget and they had their own plan. I'll see you guys in the next one. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. See you in 2024.